It's your girl, Copper Color Creations, and I am back, family. How is everybody doing out there? I know that everyone is vibrating off love and they are on the frequency of being their true, authentic self. The year of clout chasing is over, family. You must stand on the real, your true, authentic self. All right, now, so this video is called The Art of Detachment. And family, since I have mastered the art of detachment, I see that many are having problems out there detaching from people, place, and things that no longer serve the highest version of themselves. So for me, I am going to go ahead and put my sword away, family. I've had my sword out maybe just a little too long. I think I have detached and cut people out of my life that no longer serve me. I am down to no one. Just my immediate. So it's time for me to retire my sword. Yes, but I want to encourage many out there to master the art of detachment. It's not just about cutting someone out of your life. It's about being on this self-care journey. See, to master the art of detachment, that's part of your boundaries. That's part of your healing journey, your self-care, your boundaries. And so in setting boundaries, you need to learn how to detach from anything and anyone that is not going to eat with you at this next table, this next cycle. All right. And so, like I said, uh, many out there is struggling. So this video is for you, whether you are on a healing journey or you just need to cut someone out of your life. I feel like it's important to master the art of detachment. Yes. Okay. So before I get started, it is fall, my favorite season. I am a boot and apple orchard chick. I love the fall, family. Here in Arizona, this is hiking season. Okay. The locals hike all year long, but they just start about 5 in the morning. They're done about 8 or 9. But when the weather is like this, all the way up to the winter, you can enjoy the hiking season. Okay. For people that don't know out there, do not come to Arizona and hike in the summertime. I don't know why people from out of town come here and hike in the summer, but no one gives them warning. They're just coming here to die. Okay. These mountains, you can get lost. You need a lot of water. And so we just had a father and a daughter from Milwaukee come out here and hike. They got lost and they ran out of water and they end up dying, family. So it's like people need to use common sense. Excuse me. People need to use common sense when booking these hiking trips out there because the locals don't even hike in the heat. Like I said, unless it's 5 in the morning and they're done about 8 or 9. So, this is the best time if you want to come hike. Come out here now. And that is what I am doing. I'm about to get my hiking shoes on, family, and I am about to head to Sedona. That is my healing home, and just get in these mountains and connect to nature. Fall is such a beautiful time to smell everything. I love it. And so because I am from Illinois and around this time and wintertime, I get a little homesick where I need a fireplace and I need to see some snow. So there are places here in Arizona, like Flagstaff, you can go that gives you that feeling. So that's what I like about Arizona. That it's not just hot weather. It's different parts of Arizona. People think it's just hot and dry, but there are different parts that are four seasons. They're just a little far off in no man's land. But other than that, let's get started, family. I want to first now let me forget what I had a problem with. What I see. Now, I am not a therapist, okay, or a love coach, family. I am a holistic health and life coach, okay? But one thing I do know is that I see a lot of relationship and love coaches out there. And I'm watching them. And what I'm noticing is that they have clients that are going on at least 10 to 20 to 30 dates. Okay. So if you are a divine, true, real, authentic love and health coach, a love and relationship coach, you will not allow your clients to go on. Who is going on 10 or 20 dates? Like, seriously, when I do start dating again, maybe 5 strong dates, 5 strong candidates. I could never see myself going on 10, 20, or 30 dates. That means you need to heal something within you, go celibate, and manifest your true soulmate. So you're not out there sleeping around, dating people. This is why I do my divine dating videos. Okay? You know, if you're paying a relationship or a love coach to help you with your love life and they're okay with you going on 10 or 20 and 30 dates, then they are doing it for all the wrong financial reasons, and you need to find another love and relationship coach. Okay? And so I see a lot out here, giving some very bad advice. And woe to you. You will reap what you sow. And so I want to make sure I'm very clear that no one is talking about the fact that we are about to enter another 9-year cycle. Okay? All right? That means, did you detach from anything and anyone that no longer serves you? Okay? Now, for many that don't know, the eclipse in Libra is a perfect time to say your final goodbyes to your past. Okay? And for those of you who decided to evolve and detach from anyone sucking your energy, okay? Because we do have a lot of energy vampires out there. All right. Many can't come to this next season with us. All right. And what an energy vampire is in the physical realm would be a leecher, someone that is watching you manifest, build an empire, and they're just standing on the sidelines waiting to reap the benefits. They have no mission, no purpose of their own. They're under your umbrella. Those would be energy vampires. Everyone has a mission, purpose, passion on earth, and they should be standing on business when it comes to that. All right? If they are not, and they are trying to ride your coat tail, then this is where mastering the art of detachment comes into play. All right? You must learn to cut those people, place, and things off. Like I said, are they going to be happy? No. Remember, this is a personal journey. They're going to be big mad at you for cutting them off. They might even want to take your life. I'm serious because, I mean, like social media. Let me give you an example. A little my personal experience. I opened up social media in 2010. It was Facebook. I opened up a Facebook page in 2010. I didn't really do anything or post, or I said a couple things, and that was it. I never logged on to social media until quarantine with COVID. I decided to start my businesses, get them going. You know, the businesses that I had before COVID, I let them go because I was no longer operating on that frequency. So I kind of transformed and mutated that energy to more positive businesses that matched my flow and my energy. So that's what I did in quarantine, researched, you know, turned from whatever wicked way or whatever low vibrational frequency I was on. I opened up social media and I started with my social media. But one thing I will say is this. When I first opened up my social media, I used to post a lot and post, lots of pictures of myself and full body pictures. And I had so many DMs. Now I barely post, you know, I don't post any body pictures. And I still get the same amount of DMs. So my thing is, I'm not used to this social media. I could change this. You got to protect your energy because it's a different world. You used to back in the day, you could change your number, block your number, and that'd be it. With social media, I could change my number, block numbers, but people are still in my DMs. So they still have access, which, I don't respond to. But what I'm saying is for the women out there that are posting their bodies and their back ends and naked pictures, could you imagine what their DMs look like? I barely post and I have tons of DMs. So I was just thinking, women with social media these days, look what it has done to the relationships, to the love, to what being in partnership really means. I mean, it's just so easy for you to log on and get a hey beautiful good morning. I mean, you with social media, you don't have it's just everything is there. So being obedient and having strong detachment tools will definitely help you in this season. I see so much temptation. It's hard for our brothers and it's hard for our sisters. I can't speak for the brothers, but I can just speak for our sisters and say that yeah, it's very hard for us. We have a lot of men in our DM, and I'm sure it's like that for the men as well. But you know, for me, I just look at it like this is crazy. I do not feed into it. I am not interested in any relationships coming in my DM. I believe in, being your true, authentic self and presenting, in the flesh and coming together in a divine meeting setting, meaning like let things flow, let it happen. That's why I don't believe in dating sites. I believe in divine timing, okay? And I don't believe in ladies, empresses, queens, princesses. I don't believe in us chasing our masculine energy. I believe our kings, our knights, our emperors are supposed to courtship us. And so I see a lot of women chasing men and proposing, and it's just, on my page, I would never suggest a woman chase a man. That's just something that's not within my blood. All right, so it's a lot that um, we have to learn. That, like I said, we've been lied to about a lot of things of how to balance our masculine and feminine energy out, and that is one thing I am going to teach many. That's important on for a woman when she should be operating in her masculine energy and when she should not. That is so important. And so I've been thinking about doing a video on that. Maybe that might help many out there. Because, like I said, I see a lot of women vibrating off their masculine energy, and I see a lot of men vibrating more off their feminine energy. And I'm just calling for a balance. That's it, and that is all. Okay? All right, so before I forget, you know, like I said, if you have been living your life doing things the same way, going the same direction, hanging around the same people, switch things up in your life, okay? Come out of the old and into the new, all right? Clean your house up so you can make room for new and loyal energies to flow in, okay? Anyone that is seeking a new business, a new job, a new relationship, a new anything, don't chase it, attract it, okay? And one of the key appointments of attracting something that you desire, okay, is acting like you already have it, okay? And I know many out there know that. That's part of manifesting your desire, because remember, we create our reality. So if you're trying to create your reality, you got to already be in your reality. All right? I also said this is the year of judgment, the year of karmic debt. All right? So if you don't know why everybody's being exposed, this is the year where so-called Pandora's box is open. I did warn many. If you got some skeletons in your closets, you best to come clear of those skeletons. Whatever's bothering you, whatever guilt, whatever shame you have, bring it up, face it, heal it, and move on. And that's how you heal your inner childhood. Don't run from it. Don't bury it with an addiction. Don't bury it with anything. Face it as a life lesson learned for you to be the best version of yourself. All right? All right, so we just talking, and I can just ramble for days, but let me not forget why I'm doing this video. Family, the master of the art of detachment. First, let's talk about the art of detachment, family. It is a practice of disconnecting from things that are less important to focus on and what is most important in life. Okay? So, what's not important and what is important. Now, mastering the art of detachment can help people be more emotionally and mentally available and experience the present moment more peacefully. See, mastering the art of detachment is part of your healing journey. It's part of setting your boundaries. It's part of you being emotionally available for that next season. Okay? All right, now, here are some tips. There are plenty of tips, but I picked out a couple tips that I want to go over. If you Google it or research it, there are plenty out there. But here are some tips that I picked out. Number one, and these are the tips that I use, so, that's why I picked them. Take a step back. Consider what things add value to your life and what you can let go of. All right? So if you have a job, a person, anything in your life, step back, take a look back at things from the outside and ask yourself, okay, are they adding to your life or are they taking away mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, psychologically, and key, financially? That's what you have to ask yourself when looking at a situation and when you need to detach from something. That's how you manage that. Ask yourself, okay, let me see. Am I losing or am I winning with this people, place, a thing? Like I said, it could be a person, a job, a hobby, whatever. All right. Number 2, be present. Focus on the present moments and try not to judge yourself for your thoughts and feelings. Okay? It's okay to feel guilt. It's okay to feel that shame when healing your inner childhood, because this is part of the process of healing that inner childhood as well. It's okay to feel those feelings, because just like someone with an addiction, how can you accept that you have an addiction? How can you heal from that addiction if you haven't accepted that you have an addiction? Part of healing and transmuting that energy is accepting the fact that you have a problem. And that, for another term, could be called accountability. You know, many of us, I'm guilty. I check myself, set myself accountable. Maybe I'm a little harder on myself, but we need to set ourselves accountable for our actions. Okay? All right. Number 3, accept what happened. Learn from what has happened and let go of the desired outcome. Okay? That fairy tale that you thought you had with that job, that person, or that place, because, many of us have fairy tales that we know are not healthy for our future, are not healthy for our highest self. You have to accept that you've fail for whatever situation, you know, meaning when you fall, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again and again and again. Okay? All right. And what are we on? We are on number 4. Be supportive in relationships. Be supportive of positive change, but don't try to fix the other person. Ooh, this one is deep. And I think I discussed this in my divine dating video. But what this is saying is be supportive, okay? Be supportive of positive changes, but don't try to fix the other person. So, for example, my case, if you are in a relationship and you know that you are evolving higher than your spouse, don't try to fix them. Don't try to pull them on your timeline, okay? Don't do it. Because many of us we're destroying these old timelines and we're jumping onto a new timeline. And many friends, family, and foe cannot come with us to that new timeline, family. So don't try to bring them with you, because divine intervention will happen. All right. And that'll be ugly, because you want to do things, willingly. You don't want to do things unwillingly. And so you support them. You don't have to be their enemy. Many, like I said, won't understand when you detach. A lot of my friends, family, and folk, they want to be enemies. I don't know why. I hate no one. I dislike no one. I have forgiven everyone. So that's their issue and something they have to deal with. So that's important. So, you can't change anyone. They are going to come on their own time when they're ready. Okay? And so that's why it's important to master that art of detachment and let it go. All right, let's go now. The last one, number 5, practice regularly. Detachment can be difficult at first, but it can become second nature with practice. And with me, I did not have to practice detachment. I think I was born with the sword to cut people off in my life. I never had a problem with cutting people off. What I did was, because I never wanted to see anyone suffer. I had a problem with cutting people off, but I would allow them back into my life. And so that's the biggest issue that we have. Once you cut something off, somebody or something off from betraying you, from hurting you, don't let them back in and give them a second chance to destroy you. Okay? And so that was my only issue in my past, was cutting people off. I would put them on a little punishment, like, okay, they betrayed me, but maybe they were going through some things. I always gave people the benefit of the doubt. But sometimes being naive can be your downfall. So, and sometimes people take your kindness for your weakness. But that's the gift in us, divine beings. We could shapeshift, we could, we're nice, we have good hearts, we have love and compassion. But once you disrespect us and betray us, the sword will come out. All right. And no, we're not gonna hurt you. We're just gonna cut you out of our energy. And that's what we do. All right. So we learned what the art of detachment, the meaning of it is. I gave you guys 5 bullet points to help you practice the art of detachment. Before I go, I don't want to forget. I also want to talk about what chakra the art of detachment is connected to. And this is very important, family. I'm big on chakras because our chakras are supposed to be spinning and aligned at all times. No one ever talks about that. Okay. And so I'm going to be making a chakra video. Don't worry. I'm going to get deep down into how to align them, how to keep them balanced moving forward. All right. So the art of detachment is connected to your sacral chakra, family. Okay. And so what that means when your sacral chakra is blocked, all right, for those that don't know, your sacral chakra, that is your grind, that's where everybody is out there getting it popping, having sex with everybody. Okay, that's your sacral chakra. All right, that chakra, when it is blocked, it can cause feelings of detachment from your own emotions and emotions of others. All right. You may also feel isolated, anxious, or lonely. All right. Let's talk about other signs of an underactive sacral chakra. All right. That's the lack of desire. These are the signs now. Insecurity. You got somebody, you with somebody that's insecure, they sacral chakra all blocked. All right. Fatigue. You don't have any energy. That might be the cause. Diminished creativity. You can't create. You can't build a legacy, an empire. You just there, leeching on someone else. All right. The fear of pleasure. Pain in your lower back or hip area. Infections in the bladder or kidneys. Prostate or gynecological issues. Now, how to balance your sacral chakra? Well, let me see. if you are out there having sex with just anyone, um, you are you're going to have an overactive sacral chakra. That's number one. So how to heal it? Celibacy, meditation with crystals. I recommend orange, citrine, you know, anything that reminds you of water while meditating can heal your sacral chakra. And like I said, just celibacy and connecting with meaningful relationships. Does that make sense? Okay. How to heal your sacral chakra. Many people always ask me that, but they don't want to know the answer. As soon as I give them the answer, they're like, she's crazy. No, I am not. I'm not crazy anymore to many. I used to be crazy, but I am sure I am not. If you want to heal your sacral chakra, you must go celibate. Okay? That's number one. Number two, you have to heal that inner childhood. All right? That's that codependency. A lot of people out there have codependent issues. I was speaking to I was speaking to someone the other day, and they were asking me, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? And, I was just going over my healing journey with her. And I was telling her, on how to heal her inner childhood. And she was interested all the way to the fact to where I got to being codependent. And she said, oh, no, girl, I'm codependent. Mm-mm, mm-mm. I can't be by myself. I like be so some people, and I didn't judge her. I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's work on something else. She was okay with being codependent. She said she did not like being alone, and I respect that. Certain people are holding on to traumas in their life, whether it's trauma in your adulthood or trauma in your childhood, and they are not ready to let go. I won't give up on you. We can work in another aspect of your life. All right? Okay, now, so before I go, someone asked me, what is good karma? So I want to go over that. All right? Let's go over good karma. Good karma is when you are vibrating off love, all right? And you are on the frequency of being your true, authentic self. You don't lie, steal, cheat, and you always do the right thing, even when no one is looking. And last but not least, never retaliate. All right. All right. Now, I always tell people accept people as they are, but place them where they belong. Okay? That's so important. And remember, family, you are what you entertain. So don't complain about your life. If you sitting up entertaining the things that you no longer like, you must master the art of detachment. That is part of your self-care, self-healing journey. All right. All right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Like I said, I am excited that finally get the opportunity to work on my genealogy workshop. Who are my ancestors? Like I said, this workshop will not be your ordinary workshop. I'm going to have 3 different segments. I want to not only teach people how to find out who they are, where they come from, and who their ancestors are. I want to teach people how to heal their gut so they can use their intuition and discernment properly. And I also want to help people find their land. So we're going to have a segment called Where's Our Land? So I am so excited. I reached out and ran into a couple very important people, some professionals that I have a vision that is going to help me with my workshop. One of them agreed off top that they are available, and I am still waiting on another very important person to get back with me. I realize they are very busy, so I will either be patient or we will have to switch things up. But either way, the workshop is launching in 2025, and I'm just taking my time and organizing it. And, you know, whether I get the support I need or not, I am going to stand on business with this workshop because I know in my heart it is needed, family. All right? Okay, now, until next time, one.